What's up, guys? Back here at the house. Got work after a while. We got nothing to do. It's raining. Can't really go out and do nothing. It ain't really raining hard, but you know, it's raining enough that I don't want to get out and fish in it. It's cold enough that all the ponds are froze up, so I ain't got nowhere I can duck hunt. So, ain't much I can really do. I actually just woke up about 30 minutes ago. I got work. I gotta leave here in probably 20-30 minutes. I need to leave, head to work. But I figured I'll go ahead and throw me in a dip. Got a Copenhagen mint today. Just a good little dip there. I'm taking a dip with me. Cheers. The killer feeler. Now, I wanted to make this video. It's a topic on underage dipping. Now, I dipped, the first time I dipped, I was 17 years old. And I think it was completely fine the way I did it. Alright, that's the end of the video. No, I'm just playing with you. In my opinion, you need to wait until you can buy your own dip. Now, whether that be some areas, you know, you can get a job at 14. Here in Kentucky, it's going to be pretty hard to find a job before you're 16 years old. But like when I was like 15, I worked on a goat farm out around my house. So, you know, if you got like a job like that, then yeah, I think, you know, if you're making your own money and you got somebody that'll buy your dip, I see no problem with it. What I see a problem with is people that want to get money from their parents and then get somebody to go buy them dip. I won't get an underage person dip unless I know they got the money themselves. So, like, a couple of my buddies at work, I'd get it for them because I know they're working for their own money. Now, if you're but you know, like obviously I think waiting until you're 18 to dip is kind of stupid, because once you turn 18 you're gonna want to do it all the time, and you can. Whereas if you're still 17 or 16, like I was 17, I didn't get to do it that often. I didn't have anybody that would buy me dip. So, yeah, I had a car, but I didn't have anybody that would buy it for me. And at that time, you can see I have a little bit of facial hair now. I had hardly any facial hair up until probably 6-7 months ago. I mean, I just could not grow facial hair. And that was a problem. I mean, they just wouldn't sell it to me. They'd card me every time. So, like, sorry, I keep wiping my nose. My allergies and shit's killing me. But you know, like I'm saying, like, they card me all the time, and I still get carded every once in a while. If I go somewhere that I bought dip from, especially around here. Now, if I'm down in the country, I don't really get carded. Everybody pretty much knows everybody, so they just assume, you know, oh, he's coming in here. Most of the time I have a dip in when I go buy it anyway. So I usually wait until I'm about to run out before I go get another can. And, you know, they see me with a dip in, they're like, oh, he's 18. But up here, Man, you stop at a gas station up here and everybody's gonna be carding you. I don't know what it is, but they all, every time, it never fails, they card me. Even though I'm gonna be 19 in a couple months, I still get carded if I go to a gas station where they don't really know me. Now, like I was saying, I waited till I was 17 to dip. And even then, I didn't dip all the time. I just dip every once in a while, you know, out with the buddies. Somebody had a can, I'd take a pinch. But I never had my own can until I turned 18. Once I turned 18, first thing I did, it was a Thursday. That's the reason I remember this, is it was a Thursday, and that was the day that we got paid at Kroger. That's the day we pick up our paychecks. So I went to Kroger. It was over spring break. It was a Thursday, and I went to Kroger, got my paycheck, cashed it, and I said I also need to get a can of Grizzly Wintergreen. And they said, okay. And I walked over there and they grabbed the can and I said, wait, are you 18? And I was like, yes, I turned 18 today. And they said, really? Let me see your card. I handed them my ID, and they was like, all right. Gave me my card, my ID back, put it in my wallet, went on with it. And then I probably didn't dip that much after that until the summer. That's when I really started dipping a lot. But like I said, you know, I waited. I was 17 years old the first time I dipped, and I lied. I did have a can before that, but I didn't buy it. I went to a buddy's house the day after a big party because we were having a small party that next day, and somebody had left a can of Grizzly Mint. And Grizzly Mint's fucking terrible, but it was a free can, and it only had like a pinch taken out of it, so it became mine. But like I said, you know, you need to wait until you're old enough to buy it, and not necessarily 18, but old enough that you have your own job and you're making your own money and you can pay for that. Because if you're like me, I liked it enough that I wanted to continue to do it. And when I was 17, I didn't have anybody that was 18 that could buy me a can. My buddies that dipped were 17, and their dads or somebody like that would just go get it for them. And I just didn't have anybody like that would go buy me dip. So, and then of course my buddies were like, "Well, you give me $5, I'll get you a can." And I knew that the can wasn't $5. So I was like, "Nah, I'm good, man. I just take a picture every once in a while." I said, "You know, I'll get you back once I start, you know, actually having a can." And that was pretty much, you know, that's pretty much my opinion on it. Now, like Mud Jug 1, Darcy from Mud Jug 1, he says he started when he was 12. He found a log of Hawken wintergreen. And yeah, if you find something like that and you want to dip, that's one thing. But, dang, my nose is runny as shit. But if you find a can like that, stringy ass spit. If you find a can, like a can or a log like that, yeah, that's one thing. But if you listen to him in his video talking about it, he said once he was out of that log and it was gone, so was his dipping habit because he couldn't get it. So you want to wait until you're at the age where you got somebody that can get you dip. Like if you're 16, more than likely you got a job and there's somebody there that's 18. Like I said, I worked at Kroger. I worked on a goat farm, and really almost positive because my boss picked me up for work at a gas station because I wasn't driving at the time. So my boss, I was 15 and 16, so my boss picked me up at a gas station and took me to work. And really, I probably could have been like, "Hey man, you buy me a can?" I'm pretty sure he'd have done it, but that time I was just not really wanting to do it. And then when I turned 17, I got another job. A couple of my buddies dipped all the time, so that's why I started. But anyway, that's my opinion on it. Let me know y'all's opinion down in the comments. If y'all haven't dipped, don't know why you're watching my videos unless, you're thinking about starting. I'll go ahead and tell you, it is a relatively expensive habit. If you're going to start, I would not start with Longhorn. I would not start with Timberwolf. I wouldn't start with Grizzly if I had to do it over. Cope, really, if you want to get used to a dip, Grizzly Wintergreen was a good one for me to start on. It burns a lot, and it has an okay taste, but it does burn a lot. But if you can get used to that burn, you do about 2-3 cans of it, and then get you some Copenhagen mint. And Coke mint has one of the best tastes out of any dip I've ever had. It burns. If you try this as your first dip, it's going to light your gums up. But if you do Grizzly a couple times and then you try some Coke mint, it'll be like the same amount of burn, maybe a little less, honestly. And it just has like the best taste. It literally tastes like a breath mint. So that's my opinion on it. Thank y'all for watching. Be sure to stick around. Be sure to subscribe, comment, and thank y'all for watching.